Welcome to MES e-learning channel. The topic that we are going to look at today is the introduction to etiquette and mannerism. Now, etiquette is a huge term which talks about the way in which one has to behave in certain circumstances. There is something called as dining etiquette, there is something called as classroom etiquette. There are a lot of etiquettes which one has to follow. Now, mannerisms and etiquettes go hand in hand. They are the unwritten rules and courteous behavior that helps us navigate through our social and professional interactions. And if one masters these skills, it can lead to greater confidence and it can maintain relationships, and overall it increases the lifestyle of a person. Importance of etiquette in personal and professional life, like why do we have to maintain a proper behavior pattern in our personal and professional life? First of all, in personal relationships, practicing good etiquette helps us build respect, trust, and it helps us have strong connections with our family, friends, and our partners. Professional success, it helps us when we have proper etiquette at workplace. It definitely helps us to build our reputation, and it helps us to foster a lot of collaborations that we might have. Social confidence is like when we have proper etiquette, it makes us feel more comfortable and allows us to navigate through our social settings. Basic etiquette principles are respect, consideration, and politeness. The first and most important thing is treat others the way you like to be treated. Very important. You have to make sure that you treat others with respect so that it comes back to you. Be mindful about how your words and actions impact around you. So this is very important. The reason is because we might not even realize there are certain words which we might speak might actually be of greater hindrance to people. That has to be had in mind. Politeness is nothing but using very polite and courteous words like please, thank you, and etc., so that you can avoid being rude. Etiquette in greetings and introductions. Now, this is like the etiquette that we can showcase in a physical way. The first one is handshake. A firm handshake means someone is very confident about whatever they do and whatever they speak. Maintaining eye contact is also equally good. And introductions, start with the person of higher status of order and use their full name. Using the full name is of utmost importance, and most of us really not do it. That has to be done. Conversation is like to engage in small talk and asking questions so that we know that the opponent understands that we are active listeners. Now here this is an etiquette which is actually followed or expected to be followed by people in a work atmosphere mainly. Dining etiquette, this involves table manners and proper etiquette. So the first one in dining etiquette is seating. You need to be seated and sit upright with your elbows off the table. Then utensils you cannot make any noise with the utensils, and a napkin on your lap will help make you feel more good. Conversations, and when your mouth is full, it's always better to avoid any conversation so that any kind of problems can be just avoided, and you have to always refrain from discussing controversial topics. Etiquette in the workplace, professionalism and appropriate behavior. In the workplace, proper etiquettes like punctuality, dress code, and communication needs to be maintained. Punctuality is nothing but to arrive on time and not being late. Being late also means not interested and not bothered about the time sense. Dress code is to follow the proper dress code which the organization wants you to, so that it will help you to be in a professional manner. Communication is like nothing but choosing your words with care, so that any kind of by mistake, if there's any kind of word that happens to be out of your mouth, it just can be avoided. Etiquette in social situations, conversation, dress, and behavior. Conversation is an etiquette. You have to listen actively so that any kind of controversial topics you just can avoid from speaking. Dressing appropriately is the most important aspect, which is very popular in the Western nations, because when a function or an organization decides a dress code and people don't follow the dress code, it means that they're not interested in that particular event, or they're not interested in following all this. Courteous behavior, being mindful of your actions, such as not keeping your mobile on ringing, not looking at your watch when someone is speaking. All these will help the opponent understand that you are actually interested in their speech. Now, coming to the conclusion part of this particular topic, we have to embrace etiquette for personal and professional success. We just cannot say that my life and I would live it the way I want to. Embracing etiquette is always something which helps you feel confident, maintain a strong relationship, and definitely when we are confident, when we are in a position to maintain relationship, we can advance ourselves in our career. So in this topic, in this particular one, etiquette and mannerism, we went through the importance of etiquette and mannerism and how it takes a toll on personal and professional life if in case it's not followed in an appropriate manner, and the way in which etiquette has to be followed in a dining setup, etc. So this is the end of this particular topic, that is etiquette and mannerism. Thank you.